Hello guys and gals, and welcome! So today we've got another unique item. I found this one yesterday on day 2. This is an actual find. The other one that I did yesterday was not an actual find. That is a guaranteed item that you will get from the campaign. Now, this particular unique item is one that I found. I actually got this from a chest in a Nightmare dungeon, which was pretty cool. I might have a video up on Nightmare dungeons later. But this particular video is about the Blood Artisan's Cuirass, and I feel like we need to go take a look at the Blood Artisan's Cuirass. So let's take this and go to the wardrobe, and so we can take a look at the body piece. So the body pieces are all very interesting, but this one in particular, the Blood Artisan's Cuirass, literally makes it look like you have no skin on. I feel like we're singing the song. Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white bones with the skin all gone. Ooh, ooh. Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? And he literally has no skin on. So it's just bones, a heart. Like, it's pretty gruesome looking, not gonna lie. But that's just the appearance of it. We also have the effects of the item. So the item is, this one in particular is a sacred item, which is something that you can get through Nightmare sigils. The sigils are here, by the way. These are sigils. You use these to empower the dungeons. Once you have them, you pretty much just right-click on them, and you can... we did quite a few dungeons, Nightmare dungeons earlier, all the way up to tier 17, which we were barely able to clear at level 52. It was pretty rough, not gonna lie. It was pretty rough. We did find some pretty nice sacred legendary items, though. All sorts of very cool stuff. And as you see, I've upgraded my equipment quite a bit. But this particular item is one of the items that we found in one of those Nightmare dungeons. It has 2 sockets, which is excellent, of course, because you get a little bit of customization there. And later on, you can get even better than regular gems. You can get flawless gems. I'm assuming eventually perfect gems. But we do have a flavor text on this, so let's look at the flavor text. The infamous Necromancer Gazathol's mastery over blood magic was indisputable. Many suspect that upon his death, his skin was used to fashion this eldritch armor. Barrett's Book of Implements. So what does this armor do specifically? Well, first off, it has 6% damage for 4 seconds after picking up a blood orb, which does vary between 5 to 10%. So this is very specifically an effect that is useful for blood necromancers. If you're going to be doing a blood orb necromancer or a blood lance or a blood, whatever blood build you're doing, if you're doing a blood build, this is a blood item. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a blood build, so it wasn't too useful for me. It does have 12.5% healing from blood orbs, which it can vary between 7.5 to 12.5%. 4.5% total armor, which does vary between 2.1 to 5.1%. It also gives you 2 ranks of Bone Spirit, which is actually pretty nice because it also has a unique effect which enhances Bone Spirit. So when you pick up 9, which varies between 5 to 10, 5 being the better number, 10 being the worst number. So basically what this is that after you pick up 5 blood orbs, which would be the really good one, you get a free Bone Spirit, which attacks a nearby monster. This allows the Bone Spirit to dish out some pretty amazing damage. Now, if you take a look at the Bone Spirit skill, the Bone Spirit skill talks about how it dishes out damage equivalent to the amount of essence that you use. So it consumes all of your essence to conjure a Bone Spirit that seeks enemies, right? Well, basically what the ability does on this is it converts that into damage based on life. So how much current life do you have is the equivalent of how much damage the Bone Spirit does. So instead of being based off the essence when cast, it's now based off of your life when cast, your current life when cast, which is going to make it very interesting. Now, if you are in a build that has a large number of blood orbs being picked up on a regular basis, it sounds like a pretty powerful, unique item because you're just going to get free Bone Spirits all the time. I actually kind of shied away from Bone Spirit because I didn't want to burn all my essence every single time I fired a shot. And despite that, I still have level 5 Bone Spirit right now. Um, but this would basically give you a way to spawn Bone Spirits that wouldn't necessarily need to consume every single point of essence on your character, which is interesting. It also has a very gruesome effect. Now, do note that unique item effects cannot be transferred to any other item. Unlike legendaries, you can't transfer those. And on top of that, we also have the fact that it always spawns with 2 sockets. And it can be upgraded. But the thing is that what level you find it at is going to determine more so what the effects are than anything else. So, you know, for instance, with this particular item, if I take it over to the upgrade here, you'll see that it actually does require, or it does upgrade the actual effects on the item as well, which is nice. And we get like little bonuses here and there, like an extra 1%, an extra like 0.5%, things like that. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it right now for the video. But as you can see, we're going to go from 6.6, so plus 6%, plus 1.3, plus 0.5 on the armor. And then we can upgrade it again, which gets us another 0.6, another 1.3 on the blood arm healing, another 0.4 on the armor, and then eventually it does get up to some pretty nice numbers as you upgrade it. Now, because this is a sacred armors can be upgraded 5 times, whereas your regular armors can only be upgraded 4. See, notice there's only 4 pips down here, whereas the sacred legendaries can be upgraded 5. This is not unique to unique items. This is something that all sacred legendary items have. As you can see, this one can also be upgraded to 5. It has to do with the fact that it's a sacred legendary armor. I'm assuming, I have not found any yet, but I'm assuming the ancient legendary armors, which are mentioned in the text over here on the world tier statue, is probably 6 upgrades. That's just my guess. It's just logical. If your regular legendary items can be upgraded 4, your sacred legendary items can be upgraded 5, and your in Torment, you start getting into the ancestral legendary, so the ancestral legendary items. Those can probably be upgraded 6 times. And it is important to note that unique items can potentially be sacred and ancient or and ancestral. So once you get into the areas where you can start finding sacreds, if the item drops as a sacred, then it can definitely be a sacred unique. And if you're in the areas that have the ancestral, it can definitely be an ancestral unique. And I don't think that comes with any specific power bonus upgrade, but more specifically, it just gives you a special ability to what's the term I'm looking for? Just get more upgrade slots on a particular piece of gear, which is definitely what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, once you find your top-of-the-line power level unique item, you know, once you're level 100 and you find your level 100 version of that unique, you're still going to want to upgrade it 6 times, and you're still going to want to get, you know, the best effects that you can out of the item. So eventually, when you're farming endgame equipment and you're trying to get the best piece of gear that you possibly can, this is definitely something that you're going to be looking toward getting in its highest form. If you guys are wondering what the hell blood orbs do, by the way, blood orbs heal you for 15% of your life. So not only does this, you already get 15% of your life, maximum life, every single time you pick up a blood orb, but it's also enhancing the blood orb healing by 15% as well. So you're getting even more healing from those blood orbs, which is pretty ridiculous. Let's go take a look at this armor on the character select screen. Let's see here. We put my default look on, and then we're going to go to the character select screen. I do feel like this is the best way to actually look at the armor, and probably make this my thumbnail. Anyway, as always, I do appreciate you guys and gals watching my videos, even when we're just talking about the unique item with my heart sticking out. And as always, keep watching.